Hello everyone. In this video, let us understand Tower of Hanoi, which is a recursive function. Tower of Hanoi is a mathematical game or puzzle. It consists of 3 pegs and a number of disks of different size which can slide on to any peg. The puzzle starts with the disk in neat stack in ascending order of size on one peg, the smallest at the top, thus making a canonical shape as it is given in this diagram. The objective of puzzle to move the entire stack from A, that is source, to C, that is destination, obeying the following rules. There are some set of rules we need to follow in order to move all the disk from peg A, that is source, to the destination. Only one disk must be moved at a time. This is the first rule we have to follow. Each move consists of taking the upper disk from one of the peg and sliding it onto the another peg on top of other disk that may be already present on the peg. No disk may be placed on top of a smaller disk. That means the top disk should be always smaller than the bottom disk. The puzzle can be played with any number of disks. That means we can use 3 disk, 2 disk or 4 disk and even 5-6 disk also we can use. The minimum number of moves required to solve a Tower of Hanoi puzzle is 2 power n minus 1. Here n is number of disks. The solution for Tower of Hanoi problem consists of these many steps. For even number of disks, making the legal moves between pegs A and B. In the next step, making the legal moves between pegs A and C. And the next step is making the legal moves from pegs B and C. So these 3 steps has to be repeatedly done, and this legal move means all the move should be followed with the rules of Tower of Hanoi problem. We have to obey the rules of Tower of Hanoi when we are moving the disk between any peg. Similarly, for odd number of disks, making the legal moves between peg A and C. In the next step, legal moves between peg A and B. Similarly, legal moves between the pegs C and B. These are the 3 steps repeatedly we have to do until it is completed. And the legal move again we have to follow the rules of Tower of Hanoi. Here is the algorithm for solving the Tower of Hanoi puzzle to move the disk from source to destination. If the number of disks, that is n, is greater than 0, then move n minus 1 disk from source to destination. That is repeated recursive call. Then once it is done, we have to move the current peg, that is the number n, peg number n, from source to destination. Then recursively move the n minus 1 peg from temp to destination. That is, whenever there is a number of disks, if it is more than 1, at that time we have to call recursive function. If the disk is only 1 at the source, then we can directly move the disk from source to destination. Until we complete that process, we have to do this recursive call for the disk which is more than 1. Here are some of the set of examples we have taken. So in the first step, there are 3 disks and A, B, C are the actual pegs. A is source and C is the destination. So whenever there is 3 pegs, that is more than 1, so it has to call recursively so that the peg become 2, and then since it is again more than 1, it has to go for recursive call. So move the disk 1 from source to destination, that is A to C, and move the disk 2 from A to B. The next step is move the disk 1 from C to B, and next step is move the disk 3 from A to C. Next step is again recursive call, move the disk 1 from B to A, and move the disk 2 from C to B, and move the disk 1 from A to C. This is how we have to take 7 different moves to complete the Tower of Hanoi puzzle for the disk 3. Total number of disk is 3. At that time we have to follow these 7 steps recursively. These are executed. So for example, here from disk A there are 3 pegs. The top one is the disk number 1 and the bottom one is disk number 3. Here also we have 3 pegs and it requires 7 different moves, 7 steps. So top one we have to remove and it has to be moved to the destination, that is C. So first step is to move the red color disk, that is top disk, smaller disk, that is the disk number 1, so that it has to move to the destination C. In the second step, the second one, that is black color disk, has to be moved from A to B. B is temporary peg. In the next step, the red color disk, that is disk number 1, is moved to the peg B. In the next step, disk number 3 is moved to C from A. In the next step, in the fifth step, disk 1 is moved to A from B. In the next step, disk 2 is moved from B to C. In the next step, that is 7th step, we have to move the disk 1 from A to C. That is how it has to follow 7 steps to complete all the 3 pegs moved from peg A to peg C, that is source to destination. At any point of time we have to move only one peg and the smaller has to be placed on the top of the other disk. That smaller disk should be at the top and the bigger disk should be at the bottom. So this is what we have to follow all the time whenever we are moving. So in this video we have discussed about Tower of Hanoi, rules of Tower of Hanoi, algorithm for Tower of Hanoi, and solution to move the disk from source to destination pegs. So thank you for watching this video.